You guys really helped me out in the comments of my last post, sharing herbalism resources and creators that you love to follow. So I followed all those creators, I bought a couple books, I signed up for an herbalism course, and in the meantime, I'm living at a property that's new to me. I just moved here in the fall of last year. So a lot of the plants that are popping up right now, I'm like learning what's on the property. So I wanted to take you around with me and show you a couple things that I am growing in my garden and a couple of herbs that I've noticed around the property that I am planning to make some use of this year. First off, my cutie dogs bathing in the sun. I have this teeny tiny little herb bed over here that this was all like landscaping weed fabric underneath that I ripped out, and we just had a really hard frost a couple nights ago. But I have thyme here. This is lemon thyme with some vetch trying to grow through it. I use this in my cooking all the time. I love thyme. And this is oregano that really got hurt by the frost. So I'm going to kind of probably let it do its thing for a couple of days, see what bounces back, and then I'll come in and take care of some of the stuff that died off. But I'm sure that this will be okay. It was out here all winter. Then over here I have a few rosemary plants. I need to weed this and work on this bed and everything. This is ARP rosemary, which survived through the winter. I'm in zone 7A here, and this ARP rosemary did great. Again, it started like growing. I had some new growth and then had that really hard frost. So everything's kind of struggling from that, including the sage. I just have a garden sage here, garden sage. This is yarrow. In the back, I have some catmint. Also struggling after that frost, but I love to bring my cats out here and they just like roll around on that. So I'm excited for that to kind of take off this year. And then my little volunteer over here is mullein, and mullein is probably the herb that I've used most. I love to use this when I'm sick or congested. I use it in teas or smoke it to get it into my lungs. Then around the yard, I have some random dandelions. I'm not sure if the person who lived here previously might have sprayed the yard with any pesticides or anything. I have my garden bed down here that's all garlic. I planted garlic in the fall. And then around the property, there's quite a lot of purple dead nettle. There's also henbit. Oh yeah, right next to it. Some henbit as well. I'm not sure if henbit has any medicinal uses, but purple dead nettle definitely does. And I've used this to help with my allergies in the past. So it's interesting because this pops up kind of right at allergy season. So I'll probably harvest some of this. Again, maybe not in the yard because I'm not sure about chemicals in the yard, but around in the woods and whatnot. Let's see what else we've got going on. There's some wild garlic. These ones got cut by the lawnmower, but there's some wild garlic around in the back. We have some blackberries around. So yeah, as I go through this learning journey, I think it obviously makes most sense for me to do a lot of learning with the things that are close to me within arm's reach. So this is kind of what I'm starting with. If you guys have used these herbs before, I would love to know how you use them, how your culture uses them. And if you notice anything else in this video that I didn't notice, please let me know in the comments too. My plan is to document both my learning process and my use of these herbs. So how I harvest them, how I process them, and what I'm using them for.